Hi everybody, welcome back on another technical demo around AI application. In this demo, I'm going to showcase how to make a better experience with the iterative process for AI application development using Podman Desktop AI Lab. Just in case you never ever heard about before about Podman Desktop. The Podman Desktop is an alternative tool compared to Docker Desktop. The Podman Desktop is open source community project which is 100% for free for developers. You can easily download Podman Desktop tool based on your operating system, Windows, Mac OS, and Linux operating system, and so on. So here's a challenge for developer, doesn't matter Java, .NET, Python. They want to develop their own AI application, which is required to connect to AI platform such as OpenAI or ChatGPT-4 or something others. They just wanted to develop the application without remote connection, the limitation of API key or limitation of some invocation of AI platform for free. What if they could do that for application development for AI capability with your own local machine, just like a container? The container allows you to run your backend services, for example, database, messaging broker on your local machine as long as you have container runtime as a Podman desktop. Your business application just connect to your backend services and then implement your business logic, which is so cool. And then if you could do the same practices for AI app development and you could stand up LLM as container, like just PostSQL, what messaging broker, just like. Let's get into the demo. How could you do that with a containerized LLM server for implementation your application for AI capabilities? I've already installed Podman Desktop latest version on my Mac OS. You can see that 5.11 is the latest version here. And then there are a bunch of the features you can actually containerize the application, like a build, push commit, and then among others. When you go to left-hand side, there AI Lab extension already installed in advance. And then the AI Lab extension gives some great capability for AI application development. For example, we call the recipe catalog predefined use cases for application development, such as a chatbot, code generator, or text summarizers, or some of the recipe came from some Git repo. You could actually create a custom recipe on your Podman Desktop AI Lab. And also you can pull in AI model from Hugging Face based on a Mistral or Granite or Melonite. There are a bunch of the LLM model you can just download as a container from AI platform. There are also model serving. You can quickly start up your model as a server, and then you can just a quick checking and a sanity test for your existing running model with some prompt capabilities. Let's go through some of the feature here. I'm going to go to catalog item, and then you can see that the model I already downloaded a few models here, Granny model or Melonite model, and then go to recipe catalog item. A bunch of the catalog item already available in Gilipo. First of all, there are natural language processing, for example, chatbot code generation, and then like object detection or audio stuff. Let me try to use a chatbot, and then when you click on chatbot, you can see the bunch of the detailed explanation, what capability, what features this chatbot application provides in the recipe, and then you can see that this recipe actually using instructor lab grading model. We quickly start the AI application as for example. When you start, it automatically download the LLM model from Hugging Face and then running on the sample application as well. And then once it's started, you can actually check it out, the landing page for application, a simple chatbot, and you can ask any question. For example, let me try to type in what is Podman Desktop AI Lab. And then I'm not going to send this question to remote AI model server, which is actually I'm going to ask this model into my local LLM running on Podman Desktop AI Lab as a container. So you can quickly check it out how your local LLM model works with some sample application here. You can actually check it out how the sample application was implemented, and then you can just go to Gillipo directly, or you can open your ID tool, which is your VS Code here. So this is the application code based on Python. How do you create the chatbot application? You can just copy, and then you can see that there are a model endpoint localhost 8001 port, which is my local LLM server. The container file, this is how you could specify, containerize this application as container. So based on Python, this example just a Python, but you can actually implement your application, not only Python, but also like a Java, .NET, or JavaScript, and so on. Pretty simple how to you could start this kind of stuff. And then there are a few explanation, more detail, how to download the model, and then in case you want to tweak this recipe for your own. And when I go to playground, which is so simple way to just test the model with some prompt features. I'm going to try to create a new playground here. Let's say the demo program name, and I'm going to select one of my downloaded model. So I'm going to select Kubernetes here. Once the playground start, and then you can just readjust the model parameters and temperatures, max token, and the topic. You can change your define system form. I'm going to leave the default. And let me ask you some question. Who is Daniel O at Red Hat? And then it will return from my local model, which is graded from Instructor Lab. Daniel O is distinguished engineer at Red Hat, where he leads OpenShift Container Platform team, which is not 100% true because I'm not part of that team. But here thing is, the playground, which is a so cool feature in AI Lab, Parliament Desktop AI Lab, gives some opportunity to check it out, some model capability with some prompt UI. So cool. And then I'm going to show you another recipe. This is a not default recipe from Parliament Desktop AI Lab. So my colleague James Faulkner, and he created this recipe based on English one. But one of the great things is this recipe is based on Quarkus Java application. So a lot of people maybe misunderstand. I need to learn around Python knowledge and skill set to create a new AI application. That's not true. You can actually create any kind of language framework like a Java, JavaScript. And then this application also connect to local LLM server, which is running as a container on Podman desktop. So I'm going to start AI Lab application. Is download the Instructor Lab granted model as well as running on the Quarkus application real quick. The Quarkus actually provided AI application implementation extension based on LangChain4j extension. It's so convenient to call AI API to your targeting AI server. I'm going to try to access to the landing page for application. Try to put in some review of this like a fictional bank. And then my interest rate of my loan is too high, and I'm going to return from my granting model. I understand you are concerned about interest rate of your loan. It's pretty simple how my application works with my local LLM model. So this is a call. And then one of the interesting stuff, I can create like a model service instantly. You can actually create a new model, not using creating recipe or playground. It just start new model service based on LLM, which is download from Holy right now. I'm going to create a new service. It takes a few seconds to start up as long as already you download the model. And then what is interesting is that the Parliament Desktop AI Lab provide a cool snippet how to consume this local LLM model service based on your specific LLM model. So here's a call command, and you can actually bunch of the other language framework like Java, Python, Kotlin, C, JavaScript, and PHP, and Ruby, lots with share command line. by checking out Java, you can have a code snippet. You can just copy this Podman XML as well as the Java code snippet, and then you can just paste into your Java project and it's simply connect to local model service based on Insert Lab grading model. And then one of the interesting part, as like I mentioned, the Quarkus Bank application from Recipe to develop another code snippet, Quarkus Runchain project. And then this is a more convenient way for Java developer to create a new application for AI implementation using Podman Desktop AI Lab, which allows you instead of local environment, just part of your inner process without any remote AI model. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the day.